What is up, everybody out there? Artist of Strong Style here to give you another deck profile. Now, this deck I'm about to show you, I possibly did about a year ago, but a year has passed. That was about 2022. We're at 2023, coming to the end into starting the year of 2024. Now, okay, this is gonna be running the Fallen Abaabaz and a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, why am I putting that together? Is because I'm not a pure dragon player. So yeah, what I mean by blue eyes, it's not pure blue eyes because I'm not a pure blue eyes white dragon deck, which is, yeah, it's pretty much depending on the dragons of the blue eyes white dragon. There's also, of course, the red eyes black dragon. It depends on the deck of using the red eyes black dragon. So yeah, that's how it is. I'm not a pure dragon, but of course, yeah, you're gonna play dragons. When I was playing the of course, yeah, Lightsworns, they only depend on the Judgment Dragon. And of course, yeah, there are Lightsworn monsters in there as well. So yeah, anything that's pure, that's dragons, that's pure, I'm not going to run that kind of a deck. So, okay. First off, let's just start with Fallen Abaabaz is what you're going to need. Fallen Abaabaz, because yeah, you are playing the branded deck in here. It's pretty fun when you do branded of way I made it. It's fun. So, branded. Now there are only 6 Blue Eyes cards in here. Not 3, but I would go 2 Blue Eyes alternative white dragons. To play alternative white dragon is all you have to do is reveal a Blue Eyes white dragon from your hand to special summon this card. And it's only once that turn you can special summon it. If you have another copy of the Blue Eyes alternative white dragon, you can't do it. But Blue Eyes alternative white dragon is, yeah, reveal a Blue Eyes, special summon him. The other effect that Blue Eyes alternative white dragon has is this card becomes Blue Eyes white dragon on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. This card cannot attack. This card is activated. So, yeah, simple thing, reveal Blue Eyes, special summon him. He's called Blue Eyes White Dragon when on the field or in the graveyard. Of course, yeah. You have the effect of destroying a card on the field, and if you do that, it just can't attack that turn. Then the regular Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, of course, yeah, there are different kind of designs how they made this. Like, of course, yeah, here's him, and the back of him is the sculpture of what the of course, yeah, trying to figure out what the Blue Eyes was. They made this kind of version of the Blue Eyes. There's the original Blue Eyes. There's a Blue Eyes where I believe he's on top of a tower, I believe. So yeah. So there are different kind of Blue Eyes. I just have these Blue Eyes, so I'll just stick with these Blue Eyes White Dragons. Of course, I can go for the others, but I'll just stick with these that I have. And then my last Blue Eyes card is the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Okay. Other cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You can only use this of the following effects of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon once per turn. You can only activate them while Blue Eyes White Dragon is on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is on the field, is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. If it was there when this card was destroyed, even if not, at the start of the damage step, if this card battles, you're gonna target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. So pretty much what I'm saying is Blue Eyes Jet Dragon is Blue Eyes White Dragon or Blue Eyes White Dragon in the graveyard. Activate effect, yeah. So pretty much it could be a little tricky, but yeah, it's pretty much in your hand. You control Blue Eyes White Dragon in the hand, on the field or graveyard, and special summon him if you wish to. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Can be a little tricky what I'm saying, but It's pretty much, yeah. Yeah, once per turn, you can only activate them while Blue Eyes White Dragon is on the field or in the graveyard. If this card, yeah, is on the field, destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So just, yeah, you control Blue Eyes, destroy and special summon it right back. As long as you have one on the field or in the graveyard, card effects activated, you can special summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Yeah, when I started playing Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, I got confused a bit. Maybe you'll get confused as well from the start of it, but that's just the way it is. And yeah, that's my only Blue Eyes. So yeah, it is dragons, but it's not pure dragon. Like I said, I'm not a pure dragon player. But it is possible to run it the way I did it. Then, of course, here's how it's going to get a little different. So first it was Fallen. Now, okay, yeah. Again, I always love to play the Kaijus. Most likely the 6 main Kaijus. And then, yeah. Give your opponent the lowest. Give yourself the highest. And, of course, we know the number 1 rule. You can only have one on the field. Now, it's going to get interesting is you're going to make a lot of fusions. So, yeah, another different kind of thing. So, it's, yeah, Fallen of Albaz, Kaiju, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then you're going to make a lot of fusions. It's just crazy. Of course, King of the Swamps for, of course, yeah, your substitute for a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and to get your polymerization, or anything. Because, yeah, there is another card in here that you can make besides Blue Eyes White Dragon that you can make it as a substitute. Now, like Exiled Fusion, you put this as another substitute for King of the Swamps. You can do it. As well as you can, since, yeah, it's a light, you're going to be able to use this with your Fallen of Albaz. Now, I'm going to show you in a bit of how you're going to want to send this away with Fallen of Albaz. And last is, I love using this, is Fairy Tail Snow. Fairy Tail Luna, my mistake, not the Snow, Luna. When she is summoned out, you can search for a 1850, most likely just another Luna. And when she is on the field, either player's turn. Quick effect, you can target one monster on the field. And then the monster you targeted, for, of course, yeah, an opponent's monster, they must discard that another copy of that monster card. And if they do, effects negated. But if they don't, your Luna comes back, that monster goes back. Most likely you're sending away right back, as long as they throw another copy. Now, the reason I say use Fairy Tail Luna with the Kaijus is because of this. Okay, for example, you gave your opponent Gameciel. And you gave yourself the Thunder Kaiju. So then, when you summon Fairy Tail Luna, of course, the effect, search for another one. That's the first effect. Second effect, even if I wanted to already, I can say I want to Fairy Tail Luna's effect, hit the Kaiju. Now, what does your opponent have? They do not have another Kaiju of Gameciel. So, come back to my hand. Comes to the owner who owns this. I do. Come back to me. That's how it goes. So, for example, also, you can hit the light, you can hit anything. So if you're going like, Dark Magician, okay, I'll hit Dark Magician. They must throw away another Dark Magician. If they do not wish to do it, the Dark Magician goes, your Luna comes back, and you just keep on doing this over and over. Now, the search is optional. So you can just like summon and just have another, yeah, it's just so many things you can do with the Luna. It gets pretty fun. And then pretty much that's the monsters. All right. Now with the magic cards, of course, yeah, you're going to need Brand Diffusion for your branded. You're going to need your Polymerization. Now, okay. In Blue Eyes decks, people would use 3. I'm using 2. Is Melody of the Awakening. Discard 1 card. Add up to 2 dragons with a different type of 3,000 or more attack and the defense of 25. From your deck, add it to your hand. Your Blue Eye stuff is all that. And then that's already to start off with your, get your Blue Eyes White Dragon and get a... Yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And that's already to start your combo with, reveal Blue Eyes White Dragon, special summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Of course, Kaiju. Interpret a Kaiju Slumber. Send all monsters, including yourself. Send it to the graveyard. Give your opponent a Kaiju. Give yourself a Kaiju. And yeah, that's all special summoning. So what if you haven't even normal summoned? Or you can special summon once again. You have a Kaiju, and you have the Blue Eyes in your hand. Well then, Kaiju. So you have a Kaiju, your opponent has a Kaiju. You can reveal, Blue Eyes White Dragon, special summon the Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And that still is just special summoning. So what if you had a Luna? Well then that's 3 monsters already you have on the field. And it's just simple. And then if you did the effect of Luna, and you got back that Kaiju, and your Luna goes back, well then you have a good Kaiju that can attack, and your Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon that can attack. It's just insane simple. Same goes if they have 1 monster. You have 2 monsters, maybe 3. Well, then our Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, I'll activate the effect. I'll destroy that Kaiju. My Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon cannot attack, but I have my Luna and my Kaiju that can attack. Oh, yeah, and just to remember, the rules with Kaijus, with Interpretive Kaiju Slumber, the Kaiju must attack. Must declare an attack. And then just Raigeki, Harpy's Feathered Esther, and a Monster Reborn. Now, here's the thing with Monster Reborn on the Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. You can special summon out the Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon if it was done correctly. Which I mean is doing it, making the, the Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand to special summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. If you intend to use it for polymerization, Monster Reborn, it's not going to go. Because it has to be done successfully. So reveal, special summon. If any of the case were to be, if it was Raigeki, if it was, by card effects, we know that, from people that play Links. Well, then, if you had a Monster Reborn, then it can go. As long as it was done successfully. If it wasn't, like, let's just say, the Melody of the Awakening, if you used it for Brand Diffusion, then no, it's not going to be able to go. As long as it was done successfully. And the only way to do it successfully is Blue Eyes White Dragon to special summon out the Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And then for traps, Compulsion Torrential. Just a fun deck. Like I always say, I'm not going to play those kind of competitive cards because I'm not a competitive player. And then you just saw it's only a little bit of the Blue Eyes, but I have a way of I can make this rather if I'm using Blue Eyes or not, but it's just fun. And it's not pure Dragon. I mean, I can play a regular Blue Eyes deck. I mean, I know how to play it, but I'm just not it's not my type of thing. If it was like a deck given to me, like, hey, I'll give you this Blue Eyes White Dragon deck for free, well then okay, I'll just put it to the side until someone wants to buy it, or I'm just gonna keep it as a as just a, yeah, put it in my, okay, I'll keep it aside. And yeah, whenever someone wants to buy it, or just keep it as a collection. That's all I'm going to do, because I will not play pure. Now for the extra deck, okay. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. You need 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. If one of the materials was done by Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Okay, first off, let me read what Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon is. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Your opponent cannot target or destroy this card with card effects. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls. Destroy it. If this card was fusion summoned using a Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon as material, while you control up to 3 cards, you can target up to 3 cards your opponent controls. Instead, destroy them, but it cannot attack this turn. These are so easy ways to play them. So Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Then we got the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. You need 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Here's the cool thing about Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. First off, as long as you have 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons on the field, you can use them without using polymerization and bring out your Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. That's one cool thing. Not in your hand and then you have one on the field. No, that's the thing with Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Cannot be destroyed by battle. This card can make up to 2 attacks on the monster during each battle phase. At the end of the damage step, while this card attacks an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle, you can banish that opponent's monster. So yeah, must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by the sending of the above cards you control to the graveyard. Which is, yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon. So that's the cool thing. You either do it by that or, yeah, by the summoning sending. So that would be Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon to summon out Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. It can make 2 attacks, but it must attack monsters. If the monster it attacked and did not destroy it, banish it instead. So, cool thing about Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. And then here's one. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. You need a dragon monster and a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. Must be either fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck by attributing 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon equipped to with a fusion monster. Okay. Unaffected by trap cards or effects. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Once per turn at the end of the damage step. If this card battled, you can target 1 trap card in your graveyard. Set it into your spell and trap card zone. It's good. Now, this is the reason why I'm using these. I'm just going to explain. So yeah, Brandon, we're playing the Ice Blade, Albion, Ash Dragon, and then, okay, this is going to get interesting. There is a way to make Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Okay, yeah, you need a Dark Magician, right? A Red Eyes Black Dragon, and a Dragon Effect monster. Okay, remember, like I said, substitute name. As long as it's called by a name. And I'm going to show you right now in a bit what I mean. When I played once, someone with this deck, they said, how the hell are you doing Red Eyes Dark Dragoon if you do not have your, Red Eyes Fusioner or anything like that? Well, I explained to them what it was, and this is how you do it. If you go Branded Fusion, Fallen of Albaz. This is what I mean by using like X-Shield. You need a Fallen of Albaz, and a Light Monster, right? And that's to make your Albion. So let's make Albion. Right? Okay. Albion is to discard a card. Oh, my mistake. Fusion Summon. A level 8, right? By removing from play the material. So fine. Dragon effect monster. You copy a name that specifically names it. So what did I just say? Dragon effect monster. Name it as something. Make this name Dark Magician. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Or a Dragon effect monster. Send these two away. Albion. Dragon effect monster. Name it Dark Magician. Red Eyes. Dark Dragoon. Here's another thing. Yeah, Fallen of Albaz. Yeah, Polymerization. King of Swamps. Polymerization. Effect Dragon. Dark Magician. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Blue Eyes Tyrant. Okay. Even if you wanted to do that. Same thing. Let's say you already used your Red Eyes. Or that's not the one you wanted to bring out. You wanted to bring Blue Eyes. Okay. You're going to make your Albion. Make a level 8 or higher. Fallen of Albaz. Dragon Monster. Countered as Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Same right here. Dragon Monster. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Polymerize. It's just simple. Sometimes I don't get why people think it's so confusing. Or they just say that's a cheat. You're cheating. What? How am I cheating? Just because I'm only using 2 cards instead of 3 cards to make your Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon? Or, yeah, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon? No, you're going to need Red Eyes Fusion. You're going to need a Dark Magician. We only play it that way. Oh, really? No. I have a different way of making it too easy. Or just, yeah, you have this in your hand. Same thing. Polymerization. As long as it's named as something. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. You can't name it Alternative White Dragon because it has to be done by an actual name of what the text is of what it is. Or what I like to do sometimes is, okay, reveal, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, do the effect first. Then polymerize. Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon. So you did the effect, you cannot attack. So what then? Now go polymerize. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, but now you have the effect where if you did use material, if you did use out of the materials, one of it was Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, well then you have the second effect. Destroy 3 cards on the field, but it cannot attack this turn. As long as you used a Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Simple. And yes, you have all your other options you can do. Yeah, I hated one time when I played against a guy. He got so confused, he thought I was cheating. I'm not cheating. And then when you start getting the hang of what Blue Eyes Jet Dragon does, it's been a while since I played this deck, so I'm trying to remember what Blue Eyes Jet Dragon is. But yes, I believe that it is. Yeah, you control one or have one. Effects go. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Now, it cannot be searched for a Melody of the Awakening because it doesn't have the effect. It doesn't have the 24. But yeah, maybe that's your start play already. That's what you're going to want to get. Melody of the Awakening, of course, yeah, discard 1 card. And then just, reveal to your opponent. Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Just, so many cool plays you can do. Don't always really depend on the actual, regular polymerization. I just showed you guys what's an easy way to do this. It's just do this and you have already, I just showed you. You have so many things you can do with this deck. I just don't get why people think it's so confusing. It's not confusing. And then just, let's say, okay, remember I told you what Luna is. You're going to give. Luna's in your hand first. Let's just say that. And then, I just showed you. Blue Eyes reveal. Special summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. That was special. You're giving your opponent a kaiju. You're special summoning a kaiju. You're revealing Blue Eyes White Dragon. You're special summoning Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. You haven't even normal summoned. Now I will normal summon. Search for my other Fairy Tail Luna. Activate Luna's effect. Now remember, if I activate Luna's effect, it does not mean it cannot attack. No, it can attack. It's only Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon if you do the effect of destroying a card on the field. And if that's the only monster they had because you gave them the kaiju, well then their monster is gone because Fairy Tail Luna. Hit the kaiju. My opponent must throw away another Lightning Strike kaiju. They can't. Come back to me. Straight through attacks. Because I did not use Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon's effect, so I can attack with Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And then in my hand, you have so many. See, just summon out Luna again. If you wish to, you have Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And even if you drew, maybe you were lucky and you drew your other Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Okay. Reveal to my opponent. Special summon my other Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And summon out Luna once again. Or you have your kaiju once again. They had a kaiju because they only had a 1 link or whatever they could do. Fine then. Give it to you once again. Summon out my Luna. Possibly search my other Luna or, just keep it the way it is. It is optional if you want to search out for your other Luna, or maybe just you already used your third Luna, it was in the graveyard. Effect once again. Come back to me because they don't have another Lightning Strike, and I don't think they're going to play Kaijus. Back to me. Attack. Did not use the effect, so I can attack. Did not use the effect, so I can attack. Just, you know, it's so fun to do. Yeah, not pure dragon, but look how much stuff you can do. And yeah, I just showed you those simple little copies you can do. You only have to use 2 monsters, not 3 to do Blue Eyes, you know. Ultimate Dragon, yeah, we already know. People are going to use like 3. Or, yeah, they don't play Tyrant Dragon. They won't play possibly Red Eyes Dark Dragoon unless you play it the actual real way. But I just showed you what simple way you can do to make it. I don't get why people think this is so confusing. They tell me, you're confusing. Look at what the rule is of what those cards are and what you can do with those damn cards. Look carefully. You're not looking carefully, you're not knowing how to play this deck. I looked carefully for about a week until I got the hang of, all right, I'll play Blue Eyes, even though, but it's not going to be pure Blue Eyes because I'm not a pure Dragon player. And how about you run it a bit with Kaiju, since I love using Kaijus. And then a branded. And look how it is. So, a Blue Eyes branded Kaiju fusion deck. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll do a video so you guys can see this. So, hopefully you do not get confused of what I just said. So, you really understand of what I'm doing. All right. Speak to y'all later. Peace.